Hello guys and welcome back to another review session. This time we're going to do Masterful Stars, which is the new theme design, develop and define in Season 4. And as you can see, we have great players. So we are going to start off with Marquinhos. Marquinhos is build-up player and you don't need to increase anything on the build-up from attack front, so everything is perfect. Defensive awareness needs to go 90 and a little bit above if it's possible. Speed needs to be around 78 to 80, acceleration needs to be 75, and the rest you allocate on his physical contact, and that's it. That is how you develop Marquinhos. Heading, weighted pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, area superiority, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirits are the traits that he has. Unwavering form, C rated. He is good to go with any Division 1 squads. Next up we have Fabinho, which is great as well. Defensive awareness can go as much as high as 90. You need to increase his physical contact above 80. Speed and acceleration needs to go 75 on both fronts if it's possible. At least 75 speed, acceleration 70. Tight possession needs to be 75, and the rest you allocate on low pass and lofted pass. It needs to go as much as 80 and above. So that is how you do him. Marseille 10, sombrero, cut 10, rising shot, one touch pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, sliding tackle, and fighting spirit is the trait that he has as well. And he can play also as a center back if it's possible. Unwavering form, good to have again for any Division 1 squads. Next up we have Zaniolo, creative playmaker, almost good as the Harvitz, but he has speed and acceleration and kicking power. That's a good start with him. I would actually play him as advanced midfielder and secondary striker, not that much as a winger because of his height. Ball control driven, tight possession needs to be as much as high as the ball control is 80 and tight possession is close to 80. A low pass needs to be 80 at least. Finishing needs to be at least 75 with him because of the curls. Speed needs to be as much as kicking power is 85, so you can increase much more on finishing. And acceleration needs to be as much as high as offensive awareness is above 80, and that is how you develop him as well. Marseille turn, cut turn, long range shooting, rising shot, long range curl, heel trick, one touch pass, gamemanship, track back, fighting spirit. So good addition to any Division 1 squad. The only downside is his standard form, so you need to wait when he's B and A, which probably is going to be a lot easier to get in Turkish League than in the Serie A, but who knows. Lafont, offensive goalkeeper, good reflexes at the start as well. Great height on him as well. Goalkeeping awareness needs to be 85 and above. Catching needs to be around 85. Pairing needs to be around 82 because you cannot get much than that. Reflexes needs to be almost 90 and goalkeeping range needs to be above 85. He has low punt, long throw, penalty saver, and captaincy on his. The downside is standard form, so he can be a good backup goalkeeper to any Division 1 squads, but not as a main target. Only if you play the challenges with teams from France, then you can use him. Aronson, creative playmaker, advanced midfielder. This player is, well, he can be winger, right back and left back, and decent one. Sorry, not right back and left back. He can be right midfielder and left midfielder, and to be honest, decent one because of his defensive engagement. And honestly, I would do him like that actually, because ball control driven, tight possession needs to be around 82. Low pass needs to be around 80. Doesn't have that much of lofted pass. He has great stamina, so he can go marching up and down, up and down. Finishing needs to be 75. He doesn't have that much of kicking power, so you need to place the curls when you cut inside with him. He's not that great. He's more for creations. Speed and acceleration needs to go as much as speed is high, so kicking power is close to 80. And acceleration needs to go as much as high as offensive awareness needs to be above 82. And that is how you develop him. Double touch, cut turn, soul control, long range curl, chip shot control, long range shooting, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, and super sub, which is key attribute. So yeah, standard form, honestly, a good addition to any Division 1 squads as a backup player. Whole player Pereira. I have the featured one, and this one is decent. And honestly, I use him more as the advanced midfielder and secondary striker than rather to the winger because he doesn't have that much of a pace. But yeah, ball control during tight possession needs to be around 82. Especially dribbling needs to be around 80. Low pass needs to be around 80 as well. Finishing needs to be 75 at least. Kicking power needs to be above 75. Speed and acceleration needs to go as much as high as kicking power is close to 80. Acceleration needs to go as much as high as offensive awareness is close to 80 and above if it's possible. And that is how you do him. Scissor feint, double touch, flip flap, cut turn, soul control, heel trick, through passing, outside curl, low lofted pass, and captaincy are the traits. Unwavering form is the things that gives him more room for you to use him, but he's good for Division 2 plays, Italian squad, Italian challenge from the Italian clubs, and for Division 4 teams. Sorry, 4-star teams. Chiesa, prolific winger. He can play as a secondary striker, and he can be a decent on that spot. He can play as a right midfielder or left midfielder and the winger as well. Ball control during tight possession needs to go as much as above 82. Low pass and lofted pass needs to be close to 80. Finishing needs to be 80, and if it's possible, a little bit above that. Speed needs to go as much as kicking power is 85, and acceleration needs to go as much as offensive awareness is close to 82. And that is how you do Chiesa as well. Scissor feint, double touch, chop turn, long range curler, rising shot, pinpoint crossing, gamemanship, track back, super sub, and fighting spirits are the traits for him. And this makes him a perfect candidate for you to use him in Division 1 plays, especially in the second half. Unwavering form, so yeah. David, goal poacher. Ball control during tight possession is good. You can increase tight possession to 75. Low pass is decent for this type of player, but if you wish you can increase it, but I would leave it like that. Finishing needs to be above 80, close to 85. Kicking power needs to be as much as high as it's above 80. Acceleration needs to go as much as high as offensive awareness is 82 and above as well, and you will have a decent striker with the decent capabilities. He doesn't have that much. You can increase his jump and physicalities, but it's not going to help him that much. Scissor feint, double touch, chop turn, cut turn, heel trick, first time shot, one touch pass, outside curl, penalty specialist, and gamemanship are the traits that he has. Unwavering form is also a good thing to have. So yeah, I would advise you to sign him as a backup to any Division 1 squad. And if you don't have any good players, you can use him as well. Alvarez, destroyer. Already good defensive awareness, but you can increase it to 82 at least. Dribbling and tight possession needs to be as much as, well, dribbling is 70. Low pass and lofted pass needs to be around 80 and above if it's possible. And I wouldn't touch finishing because you're not going to have capabilities of shooting with him. He's more in the defense to be. Speed and acceleration needs to be 75. Acceleration needs to be 75 as well. And you will have a good defensive fullback, defensive midfielder, and center back if it's possible, if it's needed. Heading, one touch pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, area superiority, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirit. Decent player to have in your squads. Mukile. I don't know if I pronounce it well. Ball control, dribbling, and tight possession needs to be all around 75. Well, at least something needs to be. Tight possession needs to be at least 70 or something like that, because he needs to control the ball when he has it in defense and not wobble it. Low pass needs to be above 80, 85 if it's possible. Defensive awareness needs to go as much as 75 and above. Speed needs to go as much as almost 88 or 80. Acceleration needs to go to 80. And yeah, you will have a decent right back player who can do a lot of damage to your position offense, and play a good backup in Division 1, but star player Division 2, 4-star teams, and teams with the friends capabilities. Chop turn, heading, rising shot, long throw, man marking, interception, area superiority, sliding, tackle, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirit. A lot of stuff on him. Standard form, so yeah, play him when he is A and B rated. And last is Trincao, who is a wonder kid. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession needs to go as much as 82 and above. Low pass needs to be around 80. Finishing needs to be 75. Kicking power needs to be 80. Speed needs to go as much as high as kicking power is close to 85. Acceleration needs to go as much as high, so offensive awareness above 80 as well. And that is how you develop Trincao, who is, by the way, one of the good flankers, and he can play as a secondary striker as well. Double touch, long range curler, rising shot, long range shooting, heel trick, first time shot, through passing, and super sub. Good backup to Division 1 squads, star player to Division 2, 4-star teams, and everything else. Downside is standard form, but A and B rating will cover it. So yeah, all around, this pack is honestly by far one of the good. So you can get a good set of players that you can actually use in your squads constantly. So yeah, I would recommend you to sign everyone if it's possible. If not, then Marquinhos, Fabinho, and Chiesa are must-have. Arson is good. David is good. So yeah, if you have 4-star contracts only, sign Mikle and Trincao, those two guys. But yeah, okay guys, thank you for watching, thank you for being a lovely audience. We're going to see each other in the next videos, and I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Wednesday, 21:30 CT. All the links are going to be down below. Like this video, share it so other people can see it as well, and help me grow as a content creator so I can get more quality content for you and everything else. And we're going to see each other in the next videos. Bye bye guys.